So 2 kgs will come close to $2,000, which a very good afternoon, YouTube. Today morning, like 9 or 10 a.m. when I released the video, I couldn't do that because I didn't have the video ready. So I'm recording it at this point. It's like 4 o'clock, and this video is regarding around 5 whey protein products that are available on Amazon. And I just stuck to Amazon, just not because I buy from there, but because it helps make the video, because pretty much most of the brands are there. So top 5 whey protein products on Amazon which are cheap, and those are Indian brands. So the reason I'm doing 5 is because I can have a limited list. There are a huge number of products out there. I looked at those which has good ratings, and a lot of people have used it, so those things can be used, because I haven't used a lot of those. I do wish to, but I just did some research and thought I'd share this idea with everybody, and also some of my thoughts. So let's just get on to it. So first in the list, or let's say 5th in the list, is ProBurst Whey Supreme. So we're going to go by 1 kg, or about 2 pounds. 2.2 would be exact, but 2 pounds some of them list. So we'll go by that. What's the price of that? So these guys have Whey Supreme, and this comes at around 2,448 rupees per kilo. Remember, it's a whey blend, although they have on their first place written with cross-flow microfiltered whey protein isolate, but it's actually a blend, because if you go inside and you see what they've written inside the label, or in the ingredients list, it's a blend protein. It's not 100% isolate. So that's what I think. Share your thought about it. So this thing is the costliest in the list. Um, I think it's a good product because it's got a good amount of reviews out there, and most of those are positive reviews. So something to check out, of course. Now, next in the list is, of course, Muscle Blaze, running at 2,373 rupees per kilo. This is just $100 difference, and this is also a whey protein blend. It's not a concentrate or an isolate, it's a blend. Just one point that I missed about ProBurst is that it's a 72.72% of protein mass wise, whereas a Muscle Blaze is 75.75% mass wise protein. So that's about Muscle Blaze, and you all know how Muscle Blaze is. My initial experience has never been good with Muscle Blaze, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Maybe they've improved over time, and maybe it's good, it just didn't work for me. Anyway, so we all know about Muscle Blaze, not to talk much about it, but the price is pretty high. If I look at it, ProBurst as well as Muscle Blaze being Indian brands. Let's move on to the list. We've got something new here, Nutribox. People have used it, not many, but this product is coming at around $2,000, which is a whooping drop of $500 per kilo. And interestingly, it has added DHA. DHA doesn't come with whey protein, so that's a good addition. Nutribox comes at around 68% mass-wise whey content. So it's the least among the 3 that I've discussed so far. Nevertheless, body probably won't be able to absorb that much protein as well, unless you've done huge amount of exercise and you are pretty freakishly anabolic. So it absorbs. It's very difficult for it to absorb. But yeah, that's the one. You got 2,400, 2,370, and then 1980, so around $500 difference. Now, moving on in that list, we got Arms Nutrition. This is also something very new that I saw. It's Sniper Whey, but looks like, looking at the number of customer reviews out there, that it's not new in the block. It's been used by people for some time. And good thing about it is that this is also from India, and they have a Delhi Analytical Research Laboratory certificate. I think they're going to ship this with the product, and it says 82.26% of whey protein mass-wise presence in this product, which is pretty cool. I mean, beyond 80, it's pretty cool. And this is also a blend. I believe they haven't mentioned anywhere in the product whether it's a blend or not, but it seems to be a blend to me, because that's the primary reason why you didn't write if it's a blend or not. Now go read the reviews if you want to have. There's multiple question answers done. So yeah, it's got good rating, and the other thing is that it's somehow picked up as Amazon's choice. I think Amazon's choice is if the product has really good reviews and sells a lot, they choose it for Amazon's choice. So that is 1649, which is again 300 rupees drop from Nutribox. So far, the cheapest. Now, moving on to the last one in the list is, of course, Grizzly Nutrition 100% virgin whey with digestive enzymes and probiotics. This comes at 1509 rupees, which is fantastic, because that's the least in the list. Now, there won't be much of a difference. I mean, I'd give it a try to Arms Nutrition, I guess, because the price is about $150 difference, but I get to try something new. But as I said, Grizzly 100% virgin whey is absolutely a brilliant product. I love this product. I've got their big tub. I don't know why they don't sell it right now, but I got their big tub with me, and I'm loving it. I'm okay. I think I gotta fall back to my old video and understand what it has. But this is a concentrate. It doesn't have any isolate in it, so that's one thing. But its whey content is 80% by mass. So that's about the cheapest one in the list. And so if we just run through all of them, then we got ProBurst starting at 2448, then Muscle Blaze 2373, Nutribox at 1980, and Arms Nutrition at 1649, and also Grizzly Nutrition as 1509. Now, I have to notice something subtle here. Arms Nutrition is 2 pounds, not 2.2 pounds, so it's 100 grams almost short of 1 kilo. So this price should essentially be around 17.50, something like that, I guess. So yeah, that should be the per kilo's price, 17.50. All right, so a bit higher than Grizzly, and not so lower than Nutribox. Nutribox and Arms and also ProBurst I haven't tried. If I have to try, I'll try with Arms because it's the cheapest one, of course. I'm not recommending or anything. I'm just saying these are the ones. Now that these things are over, let me concentrate on something else. These are Indian brands, which essentially means that we don't really have the per product import duty. They all source, mostly all of them source the products from outside India, either USA or Canada or Australia. If they do that and they get only the raw material, then they pack it and ship it, everything in here, then their price should be low. So which makes sense for Grizzly, Arms, Nutribox, and all of these. Doesn't make sense for Muscle Blaze or ProBurst. Why? Because if I don't buy them and I go ahead straight and buy MyProtein, which is also Amazon's choice, the 2.5 kilo is 4,799. So 2 kgs will come close to $2,000, which is cheaper both than ProBurst and Muscle Blaze. And MyProtein is pretty famous, all right? Optimum Nutrition, this comes just a bit higher than Muscle Blaze and ProBurst in terms of price in 1 kg range. So my question is, why would you do that? I mean, this makes sense because the sellers who import these things, they import per product. Of course, in a container, they get 20, 100, or 50 products. All of those get import duty, and that's why the price goes up. Why would you do that to Indian brand products where you import only the raw material? So I think these two brands have really inflated price. Makes no sense whatsoever to pay this much for these two brands. Rather, I'd say go for these things because they are really awesome products. Obviously Grizzly, I know. I'm not sure about these two. They have good ratings. I'm going to try and then only be able to recommend. But yeah, I'd suggest if you're not like somebody who counts 2 grams of carbs, right? and really competitive bodybuilding or something, and every single ounce you put in your body counts, then you try something whichever is cheap. I mean, that should be the first criteria, cheap. And then what do you have in it? I mean, does it work? And then most of the time you'd find that all these isoprotein, hydrolyzed protein, these are all overrated. These are probably good for those people who have gone to the extreme and then compete with the world's top-notch bodybuilders or athletes for that matter. But for people like us, I mean, at least for people like me who want to keep fit and do my exercise every day, I take my exercise pretty seriously. But uh, for me, also, this thing does the job. I mean, it's the cheapest one, has good amount of protein. Why not? And I'm gonna try this Arms Nutrition for sure. I'm gonna let you know how it is. Absolutely. So that's pretty much what it was for today, this video. I hope you liked it, and I hope you enjoyed my new intro. I just recorded it today and edited as well. Do leave your thumbs up if you like the video. If you want to have new videos, let me know in the comment. I'd definitely like to collaborate. I love to talk to people. If you didn't like, leave a thumbs down, and always remember to subscribe, because I'm going to bring so many new content for you and you can enjoy all of those. Until next time, watch your diet, folks. Ciao.